When it comes to being in the entertainment industry, for years, from multiple people, when it comes to higher ups, when it comes to people that hold power, people that have money, for years, it has been known that there are certain entities within our industry that will exploit your dreams, that will ask you to perform salacious acts, and they expect for you to do it to move up within your career, and also they expect to do it without consequences because they know if they pry hard enough on people that are chasing their dreams to make a better life for themselves, to become a star, to become a name, that they would do something as a sexual act. They would do something so much as to pay them thousands of dollars to get where they want to be. When it comes to anything in the entertainment industry, there's a scam damn near around the corner everywhere you go. You are told that there are going to be websites, there are going to be people that will contact you to get this money, to get this feedback, to get into your space, to put you in debt, to hurt you physically, to harm you and your reputation if you do not do what is asked of you. And because this way has been going on for so long, it is so normalized that nobody is trying to fight back, get rid of these scammers, get them imprisoned. For example, in the news all across the board, the situation with Ezra Miller is spreading like wildfire about how he has assaulted, allegedly raped people, the Harvey Weinsteins, the Bill Cosby, like all of these people that have power. Their stories have been surfacing and going around the industry for years and decades. And you know what happens? No, they're not incarcerated. They're not in prison. They don't have consequences with them. What happens is if you meet somebody that's good, that's nice in the industry, they'll tell you just to avoid that person. But no one says, oh, the things that they're doing is wrong, or we need to try to prosecute this person. It's, oh, that person has power and that person has control of whether or not you make it or not. So if you ever in front of this person, you either better do what they say or you avoid them and try a new route. And the sad part about it is because a lot of us are starving artists, a lot of us are up and coming and don't have any resources or agents or people we know or people in our family that are also in the entertainment industry to get us where we are. We are sometimes willing to do a sexual act. We are sometimes willing to pay $10,000 to get a big role or to get to the next position that we need to be in. And these people know that. And so by the time when we get into those spots and we get into those positions and we realize, wow, that person raped me or that person sexual assaulted me or exploited me, it's like you can't even say anything because now you're so-called at where you need to be. And two, by the time you even probably process that this horrible scenario happened to you, it's too late, or the moment you decide to come out, there's a whole bunch of fans and people that like whoever that person is that hurt you in some sort of way, attacking you, saying you're just doing it for attention and you just want to ruin this person's career and et cetera, et cetera. And can we talk about that for a quick second? Because that bothers the absolute fuck out of me, is when a victim of sexual assault or scam or whatever it might be comes out about a person that is well known in our industry, that a person that has power in our industry and comes out and says, this person did this person touched me, whatever, da 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 da. The fan base behind these people is absolutely insane. I'm talking about a girl that might not be known, that tried her hand at the entertainment industry, goes in this route of thinking, okay, maybe if I do some fellatio or something like that, maybe I can get a deal. Maybe I can get a role. Maybe I can do this. Or sometimes it's they're forced to do it. They're drugged to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not even consensual. In the moment when this girl or guy, because there's women people that also assault men as well. I don't want to leave you men out of the equation. But the moment this person gets to a point where they can find their bearings, where they can find their confidence, their realization that this even happened to them, the courage to even come out and say, so-and-so did this to me. So-and-so exploited me. There's no, I stand behind the victim. There's no, we will help you. We want to know the truth. It's why are you trying to receive clout? Why are you trying to bring this person down at their biggest? It seems like when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to the entertainment industry, nobody ever stands by the alleged victims in the scenarios. It's always, they have so much love for the content creator, for the actor, for the artist, that they have seen so much work of theirs that they cannot see that person in a bad light. They grow up watching them on the screen, watching them play all these different types of roles, and they have these personal infections with them. And so the moment when bad news comes out that this person is a horrible fucking person that is doing wrong in this world, for some reason fans can't comprehend that you have to disassociate roles and reality. What your favorite person is playing is a character that somebody else wrote, that somebody else made to become a reality. And that person that you so happen like got that role to play that character. But when they say cut and it's time for them to go home and go to parties and live their own damn lives, a lot of these people that roam these industries is horrible fucking people. And like I said earlier, and the sad thing about it is a lot, damn near everybody in this industry knows who is playing who is assaulting who is assholes, who's exploiting who, and all they do is just avoid them. No one ever tries to say, we need to get this person prosecuted, what this person is doing illegal. For years, from as long before I was born, as long as before anybody in my family was born, there have been artists that come out and have admitted to drugging people, to assaulting them, to robbing them, and no prosecution at all. No trial, no charges, no nothing. It was just like, oh, you drug people and you take advantage of them? Okay, I just won't be around you. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? If I was to drug somebody, if I was to assault somebody, if I was to sexually assault somebody, if I was to scam somebody, baby, I'm going to jail for a long fucking time. But for some reason, it's like, if you have a name in this industry and you do something that is illegal, literally illegal, it's, oh, you get a slap on the wrist and you probably just get blackballed, but nothing more, nothing less. Like, for some reason, it's like the entertainment industry and the fans of the people in the entertainment industry do not hold these artists, actors, moguls accountable for their actions. It's like, oh, they have so much money and they have so much likability and popularity and fame that we don't want to see them behind prison bars. We don't want to see them being in court or being arrested. So we're just going to turn a blind eye. Or I'm talking about for like the Harvey Weinsteins, the Jeffrey Epsteins, the people that had power and money. It's like people are just too afraid to go after them because of their status and where they stand and who they are. And it's fucking disgusting. You have people literally walking around on this planet that have been hurt by these people, that will have PTSD, that will have trauma by these people for a long fucking time until the day they die. You will have people that will see these men and women's name on billboard, on commercials, see their faces on TV and just have trauma, and nobody cares. Because what happens when you get a Harvey Weinstein or a Jeffrey Epstein or Ezra Miller? You have money coming within the door. And for some reason, when it comes to society, when money comes through the door, everybody likes to have a blind eye because, oh, the production or the product or whatever is being sold will have millions of sales. So we can't affect that. And then also, if the prosecution and the charges and the imprisonment happens to one of these powerful people, you know why people don't go after them? Why people don't try to expose them? It's because everybody that works under them or around them, they don't want to be affiliated with that. So it's like, oh, I would rather turn a blind eye to them and still keep my money, still keep getting paid myself, instead of having them exposed and now I'm associated with a pedophile, or I'm associated with a rapist, I'm associated with a scammer, and now I'm out of a job or I'm out of money. It's like for some reason society is so fucking selfish, so fucking entitled, that instead of doing the right thing and prosecuting these people and trying to take these people down and trying to get them off the streets and cleaning up the industry and having good managers, good agents, good deals, good contracts, good business, we'd rather walk around with toxic environment. With potentially harmful employers. We rather walk around with closed mouths so we can get fed and not think about what's happening behind closed doors. And then we love to use the excuse of, well, if I don't see it on set, if I don't see it in my work environment, then it doesn't matter. It does matter, because let me tell you something. I don't know if you ever met anybody that likes to sexually assault others or like to be touchy of others. But I promise you, they don't just keep it as something that's behind closed doors. That shit peers off into the workspace. They don't just isolate their behavior. They do it everywhere they go, because they know that if they don't have consequences the first time they ever fucking do it, they're going to do it every single time, no matter where they go. No matter if it's the workplace or home, no matter if it's the bar or the gym. If they can touch you, if they can hurt you, if they can cause harm, if they can exploit you, if they can scam you, they're going to do it. People, for some reason, people like to subject it down to make themselves feel better, as if like, oh, they can have control of when and where they do their dirt. No, when you have people in positions like this of power, of money, of stature, it's no, oh, I have control of where my actions are. I have control of when and where I'm going to show my bad self. These people know they have money. They know that no matter who you are, if you try to come after them, they're going to buy the best lawyer that is ever known on this planet to get them out of it. They know that they can hide behind their money every single time when it comes to being prosecuted, because a lot of the people that they're doing this shit to is people that is impoverished. It's people that don't have money, that's in working class, and is looking for opportunity. So you think that somebody that is a starving artist is going to have enough money to go against a mogul, a billionaire, somebody that's been in the industry for a long time? And that's why they get away with this shit, because they pry on people that do not have the income to come after them, that do not have the income to expose them or the platform to expose them. And this is what I say to anybody. If you come by anybody in this industry that's like this, that is known to hurt, to abuse, to scam, to do whatever, I don't care how big your platform is. I don't care what might be said about you. If you were to expose these people, it's important to get these people off the streets and into jail. Like I said, if us regular people were to do the same thing that these people in the industry are doing, and we go to jail for it, they need to go to jail for it. This is not no joke. I've seen too many women, innocent women and men, throughout the years of studying industry, and entertainment industry, be killed, be drugged, be assaulted, be played, be scammed. And the people that did that to them still are working, still are getting paid, still are getting bigger by the day. Why those people, those victims that they hurt, they're homeless. They're back to their 9 to 5. They're living with those thoughts. They're living with that PTSD. They're living with fear, while their predators are thriving and going on to the next victim and the victim after that and the victim after that. I think it's so disgusting how we fight so hard as a society to keep these people in the positions they're in instead of just kicking them out. Like, these people are not special. They're horrible fucking human beings that hurt people. And I don't understand what it is about money, but for some reason, every time when there's money involved, people just so happen to go dumb, go blind, stop caring. And it's like, where is the humanity? Where's the love? Where's the compassion? Where's the respect? I looked at the girls that came out about Harvey Weinstein and the things he did, and seeing how not only how the news outlets treated them, but how people treated them, how they received death threats, how they received mail, disgusting tweets and comments. Like, imagine being assaulted, literally assaulted by somebody, and then you get death threats for saying you was assaulted by them. These women were walking around afraid, scared to speak, scared to leave their house. Some of them had to quit their jobs and move because this man has so much power. The same shit is happening with Ezra Miller and thousands of other industry people that are out there doing this. And it's not even just on a big scale. I want to make this clear. It's not even on a big scale. It's also on a smaller scale. It's happening to people that are in small towns where, let's say you're in a small town and you're trying to get into the acting career and you're looking for positions and you're looking for stuff in your local area. There's managers, there's agents that will prey on that and will say, okay, well, if you give me $500 or if you do this for me, I'll get you where you need to be. And it's all a scam. So I don't want to just subject this down to big celebrities and big moguls and big people in the industry. This happens on all levels of the entertainment industry. It's a problem everywhere. Every day you have to watch your back of what you're signing up for, who you're talking to, why are you doing business with them, who this person is, if they're legit or not. And that's sad. It's sad to have industries that are literally filled with snakes, that are literally filled with predators, that you have to constantly duck and dodge to make an honest living. And every single day, every single year, people come out all the time and talk about how they were hurt some way, shape, or form in the industry. And it's always looked over. It's never questioned. And it's never followed on when these celebrities confess what has happened to them. Look at child stars. People that we grew up looking at. We love looking at them. We grew up with them. And then half of them are on drugs, are normal people. They have killed people because the industry got to them when they were so young and took their innocence. We've seen this day after day after again. Look at what's her name? Jeanette McCurdy. How she talked about how her mother preyed on her money, and how by the time she was an adult, she had not a damn dime. We have other child stars that saying how literal producers and agents preyed on them and touched them and did horrible things to them so they could stay in the industry. And no one goes after these people. No one protests. No one sues them. The story comes up and it's always pushed under the rug. It's like, how are we ever going to make the industry safe if nobody is fighting for these victims? How are we ever going to make a space where it's genuine business? It's genuine transactions happening between people if no one believes the people that are coming out and saying they were played, they were frauded, they were assaulted, they were touched? It's disgusting. Like, it's already a very vulnerable situation to let the world know you was wrongdoed by somebody that was supposed to be your employer, that was from somebody that was supposed to help you and build you and mentor you. That's already embarrassing. But to now also have society and the media to twist it as, oh, you got sexually assaulted for attention. You got sexually assaulted because you wanted your name to be bigger. You wanted this, this, and this, and this. It makes a lot of sense why a victim would stay quiet, would stay behind the scenes. For a victim to never even say anything at all because of that ridicule, those repercussions, those allegations put on them. We have to do better. I feel like when it comes to being on this planet, your house and your workplace should be two safe places you can go. Two guaranteed safe places you can go to. And the sad part about it is, when it comes to my industry, and I know when it comes to a lot of other industries that are on this planet, these places aren't safe. These places aren't places you can go and just do genuine work and then go home. You're going to have to do something for some change. You're going to have to do something for a role or for a job. And that's disgusting. And it's disgusting how we would do anything to hold a predator in the position they're in, whether than knocking them out and replacing them with someone that's good, someone that's healthy, that's someone that is a real good role model instead of a fake one. It's disgusting how we will hold these scammers down and the people that exploit others, then destroying them and exposing them. If you have a story, if you had something happen to you genuinely, whether it was sexual assault, scamming, whatever, I advise you to tell people. I advise you to take legal action because it's not right. I've seen so many people on a small level where they will post something, whether it be like a monologue, a script, a video, to a website thinking it was genuine, thinking it would help them get further in life. And instead of trying to prosecute these people and try to have lawsuits against them, they just take that punch on the chin, and it's like, okay, well, I just lost $500. I'll learn from this. And it's like, no, you shouldn't have to learn from a scammer. You shouldn't have to learn from exploitive people. If you lost $500 because they scammed you, you need to sue them. You need to sue for fraud. Get their information. I think what it is, a lot of victims, they become hopeless after the wrongdoings to them, to the point that they give up and they feel like there's no need to fight because they already got used. But please, like, I don't care how big, I don't care how small you are, your name is important always. And I want you to always remember that. I don't care if only one person on this planet know you. You are important always. And if you are wrong, dude, if you are scammed, if you are sexually assaulted, hurt in any type of way, you need to say something. Because it doesn't matter if anybody will believe you. It doesn't matter if you will be blackballed or if you get bullied. The point of the matter is, if it's the truth, it's the truth. And the truth will always prevail against lies. And as long as you stay consistent and persistent with the wrongdoings against you, the wrongdoings of the people around you, people will start to hear you. People will start to see what is really going on. Do not let these people continue to get big, continue to grow, continue to have money while you just weather out and become discarded like a piece of trash. You're not that. You're important. And that's why I love that those women came together to take down Harvey Weinstein, to make it clear of the actions he was doing, of the harm he was causing in the community. It's important because, like I said, you're not the only person that this person is going to do this to. This person is going to do this to hundreds and maybe thousands of people after you. And so if it happens to you, know you're not alone. Know you can find those other victims and y'all can start something. Y'all can get justice. Y'all can get these people behind bars like they deserve to be. Do not think that you're too small. Do not think that you'll be overlooked. One voice is important to make change. One voice is powerful enough to change this industry. I'm sick and tired of seeing the disgusting people, the snakes, the demons, the scammers that just walk around and prey on innocent people that just want to make it. I'm sick and tired of moguls using and discarding of new artists, new actors, new musicians, new whatever. It's not cool to drug somebody. It's not cool to sexually assault them. And it's not cool to scam at all. Not on any level. There's no way you can make any of those things sound ethical at all. And it's at a point where we need to make change today. Because this stuff has been happening in the industry for years. And it's disgusting. And these people all need to go to jail. And they all need to be prosecuted. And I don't care how big you are. I don't care how much of a millionaire, how much of a billionaire you are. At the end of the day, you're human just like me. And you need to have the same consequences just like me. Just because you have money behind you, just because you have a name behind you, does not make you susceptible to the law. We need to get these entitled people out of here.